I wasted 4 years of my life. Wake up, Emerald. It is 6:45 a.m. I'm supposed to be hugging my pillow and dreaming in Wonderland. But here I am, trying to achieve something because I have a why. Decision making seems like the easiest things to do, but it's actually one of the hardest things. Truth about success is if you work towards it with determination, you must definitely achieve it, but not without a why. Which is why in today's video, I'm going to be discussing why you should have a why. Before I start giving you the reasons why you should have a why and how important it is for you to have a why, I'm going to use myself as an example. The thing is, I wasted 4 years of my life. What I mean by this is, I was studying a course for 4 years and I knew 300 level. That was when I found out that I wasn't even going to go into this field. Like, this is not my passion. I discovered my passion 300 level in the university and why I wanted to go into this passion of mine. And then I started, little by little going into this field, like little by little. At that point, I wanted to blame my parents for all of that, but I realized it's not their fault, because if I had waited, maybe if I had waited for some time, I actually wanted accountancy, but because they gave me insurance and actuarial science, I just took it because I just wanted to go into school. I realized that if I had waited, maybe waiting for accountancy, I would have been able to discover my passion, which is the media, and why I wanted to go into it. By so doing, I'll probably go into mass communication other than instead of accountants. Coming out of the university and saying to my family that I want to go into media, you know how African home can be like. It was really not funny. It was not easy. There was a lot of battle. Like, I had serious fights in my family. My dad, most especially, it was really, really tough. But because I had a why, because I knew what I was going for, because I'd seen it already, it was possible for me to do. I was able to achieve it. Now, another example I want to give you guys is this. So I went to the conservation center one time. I was supposed to go with a friend because I wanted to shoot a content for YouTube. And yes, I needed support. I needed someone to be there with me, little support here and there. And then my friend had said, okay, she would go with me. Last minute, she bailed out and said she had things to do and all of that. I was really upset here because I really needed her help. But guess what? I would have actually gone back home because I'd never gone there to shoot before, and I don't know how it's going to be like, but I just went ahead, went there. Why? Because I have a reason. That content was very important because I'm trying to grow my YouTube to a level and standard, so I need to do this. This is something I need to do because I want to start making money. Like, I need, like, I had this mindset of, okay, YouTube is my boss, so if I have to work with you, I have to do things in the official way. Like, I have to do things in the way that it should be done, because at the end of the day, I want to say this is what I made out of this. These are the things I remembered, and I went ahead. I went to the conservation center alone. I shot this thing. I got the content. It was really fun, and I did it alone. This is because I had a why, and not just a why, a reasonable why, a strong why. And that was why I was able to achieve that. So at least you can learn from me now and see that this is also one of the reasons why you should have a why, and not just a why, a strong why. Another reason I think you should have a why is that it motivates you. Yeah. When you have a why and you go into something, when you lose that move on feeling, that let's do it feeling, that I want to do this, yes, let's giddy. When you lose that feeling, going back to the drawing board, understanding why you went into that. In fact, having a why would help you get the motivation to go back into doing that. I'm going to give you an example. Take, for example, someone who is trying to lose weight. And I say, why do you want to lose weight? Oh, I want to lose weight because I want to wear that kind of dress. Why do you want to wear that kind of dress? I want to wear that kind of dress because I want Henry to notice me. Why do you want Henry to notice you? I want Henry to notice me because I like him and I feel he's going to like me when he sees me in that kind of dress. Do you get now?
those are the reasons why you want to go into that exercise or whatever you want to go into. And when you're tired, when you're in your bed in the morning and you don't want to get up and go and exercise, you just remember Henry somewhere and how he's going to admire you, darling. That will motivate you to go back into exercising. So that's why you need a why, because it helps motivate you when you are down in the mood to do what you have to do. Now, another reason I think you should have a why is because it would help you stay focused. A lot of us lose focus in the things that we said we want to do. I'm going to use myself as an example. So I love the media a lot, yeah, but I've gotten offers from the banks, what have you, different companies and all, but I keep turning them down. That's because I really do not want to lose focus in the things that I'm doing. I actually lost focus one time, yeah, but guess what? I went back to the drawing board. I saw the reason why. I said, this is why I want to go into what I want to do. This is the result I want to get at the end of the year. This is what I want to get at the end of the day. This is where I want to be in 35 years of my life. In 40 years time, I want to be here. So that took me back, and that reminded me that you're losing focus in what you've been wanting to do. When you are focused, you're able to find a direction that helps you stay away from distraction. You should always have a why, darlings. It is very, very important. Another reason why I think you should have a why is that it makes you have a plan. When you have a plan and you're clear about what you want to do and why you want to go into that thing that you're doing, you will start making plans towards achieving that thing. Let me give you an example. Say by the end of the year, you want to travel to 2 places, and then you're like, I need to travel to this place so I can do this, so I can do this, so I can have that, so I can go in this area. Now you have clarity as to why you want to travel to these 2 places. You're definitely not going to be sitting down and expecting that by the end of the year you just travel to these places. No, you start making plans. Yes, you start doing this because this has to connect to this, connect to that one, and at the end of the year you're able to gather all the things that you need to travel. So it's just so simple. It makes you have a plan towards whatever it is you're trying to achieve. One thing I've come to understand about human beings is that we're all about the where can I get this one, I want to get this one, where can I find this one, I want to be here, I want to go into this. We forget about one very important W, which is why. Your why is so important. Going into a relationship, why? You want to get married, why? You want to have kids, why? Like, you need to know these things. It's very important. Now the truth is, we all get to that point where we're tired, where we've lost focus, we've lost the motivation. Like, we don't really want to go no more, but we just want to be where we are. This is where your why comes up. You go back and look at it. Oh, this is why I went into this. Oh, this is why I actually decided to do this. Oh, this is why I came here. That puts you back on track. That reminds you of all that you wanted to do or all that you saw before going into what you were doing. You know why you need a why. Because why? Your why is your driving force. I'll really appreciate it if you can like this video, comment and share. Also, I appreciate it if you can subscribe. Also, I want to say thank you to all of you that have been doing 1 or 2 things here. I really do appreciate it. And my new subscribers, I see you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in my next video. But don't forget, always have a mind. Bye.